Alright guys, data mines are in, and the first thing we're going to take a look at is Tamagami number 3's Sankai Awakening. Kind of scared for this one. I've heard some not some pleasant things about this, but we'll just go ahead and see. I currently have him at 11 stars, so kind of good balance, but we'll go ahead and boost him up to max. Remember, we gotta take away 13,000 from all stats to account for arts boost. Alright, let's see. He is sitting at 269 strike attack, and then 255 blast attack, and he's sitting around 200 and 202 strike and blast defense, respectively. Pretty good stat line. He is on Daima, of course. He is holding 2 regular strikes, and the only 2 main tags he's on is Daima and Weapon Wielder. Strike! Oh, actually, let me go ahead and pull this guy's old kit up because he's only been around for about a year, so we can probably take a look and see. Let's pull him up real quick. Where is he? Found him. Alright, strike attack. He is on hit, sealing special moves for 5 counts, and has blast armor. That is all the same. Blast is normal, 23 cost. Blue card is a melee blue. Massive damage, activation, destroy entire hand, then draw 4 cards. Special move, damage plus 15% for 3 counts, and then sub count on switch -5 for 15 counts, non-stacking. And on hit, ghost type disadvantage and force enemy switch. Blast armor when charging forward. Alright, so special move damage actually increases by 20%. Sub count on switch is the same. The reduction, resetting your hand is also the same. Type neutral is the same, and force switch is the same. So the only thing that changed here is just an additional 20% to blue card damage. Green card. Destroy 3 cards, then draw 3 cards. Health 10%, keep 30% damage for 10 counts, cover null for 10 counts, and then destroys an enemy green card. Okay. 10%. Yep, 30% damage for 10 counts, cover null for 10. Yeah, everything about that is the same. I didn't really expect them to change anything. It was already a pretty good green. Because when you draw cards, keep in mind, if Tamagami draws a strike card, he restores his vanish by a little bit. I think it was 10 or 20%. Ultimate. Massive damage. On activation, destroy entire hand, then draw 4 cards. 50% ult damage. On hit, destroy entire enemy hand. All enemy health restoration minus 50% for 15 counts, and then all enemy draw speed minus 1 for 15 counts. Alright, what changed about that? 50% ult damage is the same, resetting the hand is also the same, destroying all cards is the same, health reduction same, and card draw speed down the same. So, nothing. Alright, main ability, let's go ahead and check that out. Destroys entire hand, then draw ultimate arts next. Health plus 25%, keep 50, and then cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. That's going to be good against the Super Saiyan 4 Ultras because they have a lot of card cost up. Based on cards destroyed, we can go ahead and just go up to 2. Ultimate damage 20% for 15 counts, uncancelable, and crit rate 15 counts, uncancelable. That is the same. That is the same. Health 25%, keep 50, yep. Yeah, that's all the same. I'm assuming he's gonna be Zenkai ability buffing Daima. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no other purple Daima unit that you're running right now. You're not running Majin Buu. Tower ability. Okay, this is where things get scary. I've heard some things about it. Damage 130%, strike damage 30%, damage guard 120%, damage guard against impact and slice 10%, and then ally Daima or weapon wielder damage 30%. Yeah, that's 120% damage guard. Are we serious right now? And then additional 10% against impact. Are we crazy? What are we doing? 120% damage guard in 2026 for a Zenkai character. Let's just look back real quick. Zenkai only. Let's take a look at the Super Saiyan Goku, the Daima Goku. He got 150% damage guard and then an additional 10% against impact. We got Super Baby 2, who I believe got 160% damage guard. Let's take a look at Super Vegeta, who I also believe got 160%. 180%. And then, like, the Universal Spirit Bomb Goku got 100% damage guard. And then he got a conditional 20% if you ran him on full GT. Revival God Goku into UI got 120%. So Tamagami, number 3, has the same amount of damage guard as Revival UI, who got a Zenkai during the 7th anniversary. What are we doing? I feel like this was due to the amount of disrupt that Tamagami 3 can have, because he has 7 total disrupts. He has the key reduction, he has the healing, and then he has the sub count up. But, like, does that really matter if he's getting one carded through his disrupt? I mean, the only yellow right now is going to... The only viable yellow right now is going to be the Daima Vegeta. But what happens when another yellow releases? He's actually going to get cooked. Even through the disrupt. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. The support's nice, I guess, but he's going to be taking a lot of damage. Do not agree with that. On battlefield entry, draw a card if hand has 3 or fewer, key 30, destroy 1 enemy card, enemy key minus 30, seal enemy special arts and rushes and main abilities, and all enemy draw speed minus 1. Keep in mind, all those disrupts are permanent, but those aren't really doing anything if the character is able to force draw cards and get through his disrupt, right? Yay. I mean, that is a good Z ability, don't get me wrong. I believe that's all the same. Key 30, destroy an enemy card, enemy key minus 30. Yeah, that's pretty much all the same. When on battlefield, an enemy switches, draws a card, 5% HP, 10 key damage, 10% up to 7 times. All arts cost minus 1, 7 times. Ally sub count minus 2. Yeah, that's good. It is going to be kind of difficult because enemy switching 7 times is going to take a while, but sure. When defeated, gain a Dragon Ball and all enemy arts cost plus 5 for 20 counts. Decent death buffs, I guess. While not defeated, an enemy activates special move, ultimate, and awakened arts. Sub count minus 3. That's not really going to do anything, again, if he's getting one carded through the disrupt. And if one other ally is Daima or weapon wielder 3 times, cancel enemy buff effects. That's strong. That's not while he's on the battlefield, that's just while he's on not defeated. Second unique, on strike and special move arts draw, 3% HP, key 20, vanishing gauge 15%, and 20% damage for 10 counts. Sure. When hit by enemy arts, if health is 50% or lower, destroy 1 card, then draw a green card next. Health plus 30% 3 times. Here's the disrupts. Cancel attribute downgrades. Enemy key minus 50 1 time. All enemy arts cost plus 5 for 10 counts. And then all enemy sub counts plus 2 for 7 counts. Yeah. Sure. Good disrupt. This was really annoying when he released, and I'm sure it's going to be really annoying right now. When not defeated. Where is that? When not defeated with 3 or more Dragon Balls 1 time. Damage 70% uncancelable. Key recovery 70% uncancelable. Draw speed plus 1. Protect Dragon Balls for 50 counts uncancelable. Permanent defensive neutral. Okay. And then Ally Rising Rush damage plus 30%. And on Ally Rising Rush activation, you get 2 Dragon Balls, Ally crit rate 15%, and all enemy health restoration minus 50. Yeah, that's strong. He gets a permanent damage buff, permanent draw speed. I don't think he has... Yeah, he doesn't have card draw speed normally, so that's good. And then the protecting Dragon Balls, of course, Daima is able to get Dragon Balls really quickly. They have a lot of Dragon Ball manipulation. Up next, on Strike and Blast Art, hit in high area, enemy Dragon Balls minus 1, 10%. Okay, they gave him the purple rose effect. Let me try and find him real quick. Yeah. The purple LF rose effect. I remember someone recently had that too. Where is this in his kit? At least I think it was purple rose. Yeah, 15% to reduce, 15% chance to reduce enemies' Dragon Balls by 1 upon landing on strike arts. Pretty much the same thing. And on strike or blast arts hit in low area, Dragon Ball plus 1, 5% chance. Okay, that's very gimmicky, but I guess I could help, I guess. Hammer of the Guardian. On area change attack activation, draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer, damage 50%. That's pretty good. I really, again, I've mentioned this in other breakdowns, but I really like how they're trying to incorporate the new quote-unquote new battle mechanics into unit kits. That's pretty good. We saw it with the yellow Daima Vegeta, where he gets the extra damage and endurance nullification on rush or overdrive attack, and now we have the area change activation with this guy, and as well as the red Daima Goku, I believe also has buffs on area change activation as well. That's cool. And he has a strike cover change and blue card. Comboable with the blue card. His kit's good, but I really feel like he's gonna have the same issue as Super Baby 2 Zenkai did, and that the kit's good, but the numbers, the multipliers just aren't good enough at all. He doesn't have enough damage card at all. He has less damage card than Baby. Okay. Let's go ahead and calculate his damage real quick. He starts at 130. And then he gets his own support, which is 160. Strike damage is at 190. Where he gets 70% damage there, so that's 260. 60, and then uncancelable 70%, so that's 320? 330? 330. Okay, he has good damage numbers. But again, not gonna matter if you're getting 2-carded, right? For sure. Decent, not gonna tank. He's gonna really be relying on the disrupt severely. Alright, I don't think we have a new Ultra Space Time Rush equipment. Maybe we have a new co-op equipment? I can't remember. I think this was a special season. I think. No, it wasn't. Okay. Do we really have no equipment this week? I don't think there was no USTR reset. Yeah, no, there was no Ultra Space Time Rush reset. Yeah, this week's gonna be pretty dry if you guys haven't figured that out already. But there was some cool stuff on data mines themselves, so let's go ahead and move over to there. There we go. There we go. Alright, once again, shout out to Hydros for the data mines. We have Tamagami card sleeves, and we have the Genki Damatsuri. I think this is Genki Damatsuri card sleeves as well. Hit Goku, Spirit Bomb Goku for Frieza Saga, Namek Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Blue Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku. I have no idea who this is. Probably someone from Daima. Got the Zenkai Awakening for Tamagami number 3. We have a new banner, new bait banner. You get free LFZ power and get one of these LF units guaranteed. We have a countdown to the Genki Damatsuri as well. We have this one, that's 3 days, here's 2 days, and 1 day. That's nice. We have, of course, the Zenkai Rush battle for Tamagami number 3. We have a raid to celebrate the Genki Damatsuri. That's cool, just free rewards. We have a full power battle. We haven't seen this in a while. Who is this? Is this against Daima Goku? Maybe. And we have the rush event that they usually do. Or sometimes do. The banners right here. I think it says here, yeah. Here's the featured. For 2000 CC, you get 30 characters total. Or 30 characters per each summon, and you have 3 summons limit. Main unit you're trying to get here is Fusion 13, of course. And then maybe Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. Medical or no. Kefla no. Kaioken no. Tama maybe. Daima Goku's a good bench, but other than that, nothing much. It's obviously bait. They're releasing a new unit next week. most likely. So, yeah. Wouldn't really recommend summoning on it. And they're bringing back a bunch of these Ultras. They're bringing back Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta. They're bringing back Ultra Gogeta Blue. And that is pretty much it. There's some new PvP messages. Yeah, this week's gonna be pretty dry. Pretty dry. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.